What you say now, now? How y'all doing? How you doing? I'm Biggie back. Y'all, telling you, I am getting some downloads. It's like whatever I've been picking up over the years, this past year or two, it's like it's all coming to full circle. Like I am putting the pieces together, the puzzles together, right? So I'm inviting the soul and the spirit, my spiritual team, to come in to guide, direct, give me clarity so that I can give it to the collective and speak on it truthfully and not let anything come in between the messages that I'm about to get out. And a reminder, energy is fluid. So I could be saying he and it could be a she and vice versa. It's like I feel like I have to keep saying that because it's a lot of women who are in a masculine energy and a lot of men who are in a feminine energy. So don't get caught up on that. I only take what resonates. Like I said, put your titties in a bra that fit, put your penis in some drawers that fit. So, no, I've been picking up like some RICO crimes and all that stuff is about to get turned down. Or not turned down, but given out. Like they're gathering up evidence. And like I said, somebody has a person who has been giving up information. Now I'm picking up on a masculine energy. And like I said, but I really feel like this is a masculine. Oh, shout out to Oshun, Nails by Me. Today is her day, love day. I'm telling y'all, this masculine, or whoever this person is, because I'm seeing a hermit card, they are in like a place of solitude, or they pull their energy back from people, and spirit is showing them who was really in their corner and who wasn't. Lifted up the veil that these people put over his eyes. Like, these people knew this was your divine masculine or your divine feminine. They knew it was time for y'all to come together. So they orchestrated this plan. Like if one of y'all is more on your spiritual journey than the other. I'm getting the divine feminine was more so on her spiritual journey than the other. But yes, the divine feminine was having obstacles in her way as well, like slandering her name, just doing things so that when this divine masculine came in, he'll hear the rumors and wouldn't treat her as a divine feminine. Spell work. Gossip is spell work. So this masculine, okay, because I'm picking up that you might have seen your divine masculine online, like on some type of social media, and probably was just asking about him, because I'm getting like the 6 of Cups. Like, you knew this person from your past, but like I said, you walked away from, you got the 8 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles, because you realized that whatever this masculine or this feminine was in, it wasn't beneficial for them or you. But you might have said something to like a family member or friend that, asking about this person. So unbeknownst, I'm telling you, star card, you're a healer, saying this masculine did not know that he was a divine masculine because he never healed from childhood wounds, or she never healed from childhood wounds. So your cousin or your friends and all this stuff, they were spies. So when you start inquiring about this guy or this female, they try to keep both of y'all blinded to what was really going on behind the scenes by putting burdens and stuff on you. So y'all wouldn't look at each other as, oh, I need to be with this person and all this and that, right? So once y'all hooked up, they was like, you know, they can't stop, you know, y'all meeting each other because y'all could be from the same place. So they went ahead and did the meeting, had y'all meet somewhere so they can watch y'all. And if it was like at an event or something like that, they was watching y'all, and then at the same time they was putting spell work over on y'all. But y'all gonna get justice for this, because this person realizes that he been played. Because I'm hearing, Moneybag, yo, can't believe you tried it, bitch, you played. You know, he's looking at all the players who was in his life and the things that he's done, because I'm getting that this divine feminine was putting new things in his head, like trying to get this man to heal. But at the same time, like y'all wasn't around each other. It might be some distance with y'all, or your jobs probably kept y'all away from each other, like talking about, but people was in his ear. So these people also knew that this person was in their south node, like they was toxic. So they thought that he was gonna hit it and quit it, spread his love to everybody, because that's what he been doing, because they know that was his weakness, is weak women. He had a type, but he was also, you know, feeding into those wounds by wanting to be the man, be seen as this, because his childhood wasn't as, growing up wasn't as what, a memorable thing as far as some of the stuff, like I'm getting if he was made fun of or whatnot. So he was trying to change his fate, but he didn't want to do it the right way, because it's the people that's around him was in this toxicity, right? So once y'all linked up, Hierophant, I'm picking up like a cult leader, like a pastor, a bishop or something like that. Like they knew y'all fate. And they knew if y'all get together, y'all was gonna get this pentacles. And so therefore he was watching both of y'all, sending people, trying to dictate so y'all can eventually put this, the lovers, this relationship, you know, to rest. Was trying to show this masculine that this could be a male, like I said, trying like, yeah, you this independent person, you getting your pentacles on your own, like you shouldn't offer her nothing, especially if you was getting into your spirituality and this person didn't know anything about it, and he was going and talking to his friends and family and stuff. Like they was like, yeah, that's demonic, she trying to do stuff, she trying to trap you into like a marriage or something like that. Like, don't put her on hold, and you continue to, you know, celebrate with these third parties that you have. Find you someone that already has money and doing their own thing, got these nice cars, you know, house and all this and this and that, right? Telling you, y'all stay with me, because this is what I'm picking up. So this pastor, this bishop, preacher, whoever you want to call this Hierophant, was sending people to y'all to cause illusions, obstacles in your way. So eventually this divine masculine turned against you, but you still was showing them love, because it's like he turned against you, stop taking your offering. So, but they also came at him because they knew he had did something in his past that could eventually get him caught up. So they sent like detectives or somebody. It's like almost like they knew people that was in the FBI, the CIA, and just regular cops and stuff like that. They had insiders. So they had them looking into both of y'all backgrounds to try to see if they can get y'all caught up in something. But it was something in this masculine's background that, they was holding over his head. So they told this masculine that if you can set this divine feminine up or unalive her or something like that, then we'll make these charges go away. But before all that, like, this masculine felt some type of way. I told you it was somebody from your past. At the time, you might not have been on your shit because you was going through the dark night of the soul. And if anybody knows, when you start this spiritual path, like, all the things you thought was wish fulfillment was on shaky ground, and spirit would take it away from you to the point where some of us have been homeless, didn't have no jobs, it's just like everything was taken away from us. But the only thing they could not take away from us was our freedom. I told you, everything was taken away from us. And we was in our head so much to the point where we had no choice but to ask spirit, what is it that's keeping me away from getting true love and stability and security? So, I'm sorry, y'all. I just lost my train of thought. You, the feminine, whoever's in this feminine energy, you realize that it was secrets out here, that stuff that was hidden, and you started seeing things. So you started cleansing your energy, your aura, just changing things up about you. Your temple, your home, getting rid of things, just walking away from people because people had been doing stuff, and you realized that it was a cycle, and this cycle that they kept having you in, it was keeping you from manifesting because you are this Queen of Wands. You're a great manifester. And they try to keep you from seeing what spirit is giving to you, the gifts that spirit was giving to you, by offering you stuff that don't even, flow with you, right? Come on, spirit. Talk to them. So that's why you was able to see clearly. Then you started seeing the toxicity that this divine masculine was doing and how he was treating you. And it was designed like that because you were supposed to learn a lesson out of it too. Like seeing how you were people pleasing when it's time to let go, holding on to something that you don't need to hold on to. Like basically learning your self-worth. But this masculine caught up in this life because they hooked him up with people who, were into real estate and doing all this and this and that. But it was almost like it was a Ponzi scheme. Dangling these riches and money and cars and clothes and hoes and all that stuff in his face, because this is what he's listening to and what he's watching and what these people around him, that's all they talk about. So of course, he's more into that, right? But in actuality, he's this King of Cups, like he is of love, but he just haven't been shown the way. So they thought it was a good idea to see how they can use magic on y'all relationship. But know that whatever happened, everything is fine for you and for him. Even if he's somewhere confined, like if he's in jail or if he's like spiritual jail or, real jail or wherever he's at in hermit mode, like this was meant because he was too far out there. When he went against you, divine feminine, that really sealed his fate. Because whatever magic that they tried to get him to put over you, it didn't work. So they cut the celebration out. He was in heartache about that. Them ships that he invested in, like, that shit went down the drain. This journey that he thought he was going to go on, that went down the drain. Like I said, the police came because this is what he manifested in his life. Because he was torn with his emotions, because he knew with you, it was something that he never felt with you. And he knew it was something deeper than what it was. And you probably told him, but he wasn't listening. All up in his ego and the spell work that these people were putting on him as well. Sending him women who were loose, but they carrying, demonic entities and spirit on them. And doing spell work on him as well. So it's like a lot of people that was doing spell work on him. Telling y'all, this devil card keep coming out. I'm telling y'all, this is what trying to keep him attached to his addictions. Because like I said, he wasn't healing. So wherever he's at, he's getting clarity. He's seeing the setup. And because he couldn't go through with unaliving you or getting you caught up in situation because you seen it. Your spiritual gifts kicked in and your spirit guys was like, nah, this ain't it. It's time to cut these ties. And even though you felt a strong connection towards him, you knew you had to do it because something wasn't right. So I told you knew you had to do it, but you realized something wasn't right in that water. Because it's almost like you felt that spell work that he tried to send and put on you. And I'm getting that he didn't really know what he was doing. Like, he was being controlled. They had him by the balls, right? And I feel like he wanted to tell you, but he just couldn't. He didn't know how because he was in too deep. Because I'm getting that they probably threatened his family, threatened his livelihood because he was on top of the world at first. But then he started seeing, once you pulled your energy away, because they was, like I said, they was making it seem like that you was doing this and spell work and all that stuff. But when he finally seen you and you was glowing and growing and you was talking about what you have been doing and all this stuff, like, he's looking like, what they telling me ain't what I'm seeing. So he started seeing past the illusions as well. But like I said, he was in too deep at this time, so he didn't know how to get out of it. He didn't know who to talk to, who to rely on, because he realized that they surrounded him all the way around. There's no one for him to trust. But like I said, because he didn't come through with the promise, he fell with this victory of being the emperor. So I'm seeing, because I got the Chariot card out here, so they could be the police. Like, he could have got arrested, or, just the spiritual police got locked up. So now he's like seeing the error of his ways and seeing who he truly is, like going within himself and seeing that you was never the bad person. It was these people that he was associated with. And he realized he went down the wrong road because of what he was chasing. Everything that he glitters ain't gold. While he looking at you, saying that what you're investing in, like, you're not out here in these streets. You're not out here fucking over nobody. You keeping to yourself, drinking your water, minding your business. And he's watching your shit grow, but wondering why his will start growing and it will fall by the wayside. Is because he had fraudulent people around him that was trying to keep him from being the emperor that he was. So whatever he did in his past that finally caught up to him, because like I said, he couldn't fulfill the contract. Like, it was a deadline for him to come in. Getting 2 years ago? A year ago? He was supposed to do this before 2023. But you cut him off. And you walked away for good. So this is what got him caught up. Because you completely took your energy away from him emotionally, physically, and all that good stuff. So he found the strength. You found the strength, and he found the strength to finally speak his truth. To face his addictions and figure out why it is that he keep making these same mistakes. Because if he physically went to jail before, that wasn't his first time. Why he's fighting himself like he realized he's fighting those demons. Why do he keep fighting them, and why he can't move on? So like I said, he's healing. But then he also realized that he was being deceptive and sneaky. Like his intentions were good, but he was going around about it the wrong way, and realized that he was hurting people. And that the people that he had around him was being deceptive. And all that. That's why he had spirit hung him up, for him to realize this. Told you he was in hermit mode. You are a high priestess. And as well as he could be a high priest as well. But like I said, because he was in low vibration, the spiritual leader was able to tap into his energy and use his energy and have control in him. But whereas you took control of your energy and your power, that's why your ability started showing up more. And your intuition got stronger. And you started trusting in yourself more, because you was using that self-love. You found that self-love. You decided that you was going to break generational curses no matter what it took. You held on to your energy. You held on to your sexual energy, because you realized when you give your sexual energy away, when you realize when you gave yourself sexual energy away, it put you out in the cold, because people was manifesting off your sexual energy, doing sex magic and stuff. And this masculine realized that as well. That stuff was slow to come in, because he was accepting offers that he didn't need to accept, because people was pretending like they was a empress, but really they was like gold diggers, hoes, you know what I'm saying? All this other stuff, like they was sent to him. Third parties, the threesomes and all that stuff. Like, he blocked this because he realized it was keeping him trapped. That these people were working on him, his sexual energy, because of the fire and the passion that he had within him, the ability to manifest. They was taking this from him, and you realized this as well. So you moved on to calmer waters. But he didn't. He was made to, spiritually or physically. But everything happened in spirit first. So this man decided that he wants to, or he was going to tell the truth, speak his truth, because you seen the 9 of Swords. Like, he was all in his head about it. He can't sleep, waking up with cold sweats, like jumping in his sleep, like them demons were coming to him in his sleep. So maybe, you know, wherever he's at, I'm hearing an elder, a wise head, an old head, wise head, who was comfortable sitting within himself, was able to give this man advice, or came to him and told him that, yeah, it's time to call judgment. Like, you need to speak your truth so you can be free, and spirit can go and deliver whatever karma that spirit need to give to these people for messing with you. But also, you need to take accountability for the things that you have done as well. And that's the motherfucking truth. So he ended up snitching. He got this passion, that fire going back within him, because they dimmed his light. He had to set it down. He had to sit down. He had to set that ass down somewhere, because he had to go through that dark night of soul. So now he's telling. And these people, you're going to get a message, or he got a message to really show him that these people were trying to get ahead of the game and stop him from getting whatever this is that Spirit was trying to give him. He realized that these people was holding secrets and doing stuff against you. And he realized that y'all were actually soulmates or twin flames or whatever the case. And that people all your life, people have been juggling you and shortchanging you. That you was actually the good person. Yeah. And that you was limitless, especially when it came to love. He knew you came from a good place. Because you would do things that people wouldn't even do for him that was small. And you did it from the heart. You didn't ask for anything. All you asked for with this person was to be truthful and show the world the real him or the real her. He's realizing that. So whatever this plan these people had, he told it. To make things right, make amends, live in his truth, regardless of what, happened afterwards. Because by this time, I'm getting that, his faith is stronger. And he like, whatever they're going to do to me, whatever they're going to do to me is what they're going to do to me. But I got to break this attachment. I got to fight my addictions. And I want to come back to her. But I know she has her guard up. Because I realize now that she was my divine feminine. She was my true soulmate. It wasn't no denying it. But like I said, they was giving false narratives in this person's head as well as this divine feminine head. Yeah. See, they wanted to put a death to balancing out, y'all being a match and making money. He realized that the way he was making money was not good, because you might have told him, hey, what you put out there in the universe is what's going to come back. If your intentions might be pure, but if you're not healed, you still have, negativity in there. So therefore, the universe is going to be confused. Like your words got to match your actions, and your words not matching your actions. And you might not have fussed or argued and stuff like this, like you talked to this masculine like he was a man. When most people, talk down on him, but you didn't talk down on him. So yes, that's why these people are getting looked at. It's deeply involved. Like, it's some major players in the game. So divine masculine or divine feminine, you are being watched by both people that's trying to get you, and by, people that's for you and helping you. That's why they are all in their head. Because whatever it is, they have to do it by a certain time. I'm telling you. It could be a lawyer involved as well. That's going to come in and tell you the truth. Like, you could... I heard a millionaire, billionaire. It's something. If you've been struggling or, just barely getting by, you have an inheritance that these people were trying to take from you. And they had a deadline. Because I don't know if y'all have noticed that it seems like we jump in timelines, seem like time is, speeding up. Yeah, you're supposed to be having wish fulfillment. You're not supposed to be working hard. That's not in your destiny. But this is all the things that they did to slow y'all down. Get the other cards. So this is this masculine's way of making it right. But I'm hearing he's also trying to cut a deal to where, the tower that he try to cause in your life and as well as his life. He's trying to cut a deal that if he tell all that he knows, and that if this information pans out to be right, then, he would get lesser time in spirit or in the physical. But at the same time, whatever got him caught up in whatever, the alphabet boys, whether it was FBI, CIA, or whatever, they seen the transactions. So really, he could not deny it. At first, maybe he did not want to tell, and that, you know, he was ready to, you know, sit there and, you know, catch whatever it is, charges that they was going to put on him or whatnot for not snitching. But then he realized, like, why am I holding on to this when these people ain't even called me or helped me or did nothing? Like, they turned their back on me. They fighting amongst themselves, I'm trying to tell you. Or he's fighting within himself, like, should I tell or not? So where finally he was just like, I'm not, because they might be trying to give him life. Because if he was the hitman, so he might be getting immunity for all this, you know, speaking on these players that's in here. So these people are being watched. Ooh. All right, Spirit. Anything else? Ooh. Telling you. These people being watched and they heartbroken because whatever they put this effort in, it did not go. They got one of y'all, but they had to realize that they can't override Spirit's law. Everything happens for a reason and divine timing. Like, this masculine would have never seen the light and fulfilled his contract if Spirit didn't put him in hermit mode. So now they want to come in and make amends, tell you the truth about some stuff that they really, you know, why they was holding back from you. Because like I'm hearing, they had him held up. Like, he didn't want to, but it was like he felt like at the time he didn't have no choice. So they could have threatened his life as well if he didn't do this. Yeah, 4 swords. Like, he didn't want to lay this to rest, or, you know, he distanced himself from you so that you wouldn't get caught up in his stuff, was treating you bad so you would walk away. So therefore, you know, thinking that they wouldn't mess with you anymore. But no, these people were evil and greedy. I'm telling you, he want to come and tell the truth. He want to get down on bended knee and ask for your forgiveness. Bear his heart out. But these people were so evil, they wanted you gone. Because you might be the stronger one out of y'all two, as far as spiritually. Because you had the ability to awaken people, your divine feminine power. Like, your purpose might have been greater than his, but he has a greater purpose as well. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles. Because you had the willpower to see past the illusions and invest in yourself, no matter how hard it was, and you did it by yourself. And then you started helping others do it as well, by basically just like speaking on your story and showing your progress as well, and holding yourself accountable and just being yourself. Like, you're not chasing the things that they thought you would chase, so that's why they couldn't get you. But like I said, they was sending people after you who was going to use and abuse you and take your sexual energy and give you stuff. But for it, the shit's not working, because you are a healer. You was in your divine path. And if you did let people in who had this idea to do this, like, your intentions were pure. So that's why you didn't get the spell work, didn't stick to you. or these demonic entities couldn't stick to you because you vibe too high. But it's a tower. Yeah. With all that, you still gonna get your 10 of cups. And I'm hearing that it's up to you. Or some of y'all could have asked Spirit to give you your divine counterpart that's healed or healing, who's on that right path. Or some of y'all may have prayed or asked Spirit to heal your divine counterpart for him to come back to you. So like I said, use your discernment. But know that, when this person come, or whoever your divine masculine is, whether you know him or not, it's going to be a small offer. But he's healing. And y'all going to heal together, and y'all going to help heal the world. Princess of Swords. I'm saying people are going to be watching y'all, because it's something that y'all going to do to help heal the world. Unlocking people magic. Telling them to go within, that they are the jewels. That they don't need to go outside of themselves. Because every time they go outside themselves, it's like they trap themselves. It's almost as like, give me that movie, Get Out. Like they're in the sunken place. You teaching them how to get out of the sunken place by healing your heart. Because if you look in this picture, all that is around the heart, and it's green. So it's almost like that could be ice as well, like healing from past relationships and things that happened in your childhood, and healing things from the bloodline. Like, so your heart can be pure again, like you can mend your heart. This is what you're teaching people. Helping them, leading them and guiding them when they come to this crossroads, when they're being called. Many are called, but few are chosen. You helping them decide what road and what path that they're going to take. Going within. Yeah. Tell you, he mentioned sex. He does. See how he looking at you? He looking at you like you the sun. Like you were the catalyst to wake, to rise, to make this divine masculine rise up. You kissed a frog and you turned him into, Prince. But, right now, past, present, and future, at wherever stage he's at, he has to go through all the stages of the kings before he can become an emperor. But he sees you at this golden light, this ray of light. I'm saying he's still watching you some type of way. And his feelings is growing for you more and more each day, because you ain't changed. You changed for the better. Yeah. And you're having fun in whatever that you're doing. You're getting success in it. Even if you're by yourself. Even if it's just you being goofy or whatnot. But people are watching you because they see your authenticness. That whatever obstacle that was thrown to y'all or you overcame that. You didn't fight fire with fire. Instead you went within and was like, okay, Spirit, fix it. I'm going to let you take the wheel while I still handle myself accordingly and still go within and heal. Yeah. Balance your emotions. Now, it look like that's another hand too underneath there. Take it how you want to, but this is how I'm seeing it right now. Spirit is giving you this, and your hand is, they're cupping their hand underneath your hand to let you know that your cup is secured. Your cup would never go empty again, because you learn to trust your intuition and go inside. Even when people throw all these obstacles in your way and have you thinking that you trapped, you like, this all you got? See how she all like, this all you got? Man, because I'm hearing Claire's like clairsentient. You're going to always know when you're at a crossroad and where you need to go. You don't have to see, because Spirit is going to lead you. And that people are going to come towards you with the intentions of trying to bring you down. You know that because you have to be in, telling you have to be in that lion's den because you got to bring them out. Me or T.I. Bring them out, bring them out. Yes. Because these demons cannot resist your light. Moth to a flame. So they gonna try, because they want world domination. They gonna try to come at you, but not realizing that you're more powerful than them. Like I said, these people that they're using, they don't even know they're being used because they've been in low vibration for so long that they don't even know themselves. They don't know who they are. That's why they're being used like this. And then once you call judgment and you bring to light what it is that these people are doing, whether you know them personally or you just speaking on something that spirit has given you a download. Like half the time, a lot of us don't even know who we're speaking about. Because a lot of the people that we have came in contact with have the same energy. Y'all know spirits can jump from body to body. But it's hard for them to jump into your body if your heart is pure, if you healed. Because they can't come in those cracks no more. Because they've been signed, sealed, and delivered. That's why they're going to constantly come in and keep attacking you, those wounds, those old wounds, thinking that they're going to get back in. No. That's why you have to keep your energy pure. Keep your protection up. Yeah. Keep asking spirit to give you the secrets of the moon. And ask them that whatever it is that they was trying to put on your back to allow you to carry these sticks and stones that they threw at you and build something sturdy, a sturdier foundation out of it. Build fortress around your home, whether that's figuratively or physically. Because it's giving me like the seals of Solomon. Like how he got those demons to, use those sigils, using those demons to, build palace or whatever it is that he was building, the temple. So all it is that these demonic forces did was give you the materials to build your temple, and you used them to do it. Spirit used them to do it. You didn't understand or overstand at first, because if a spirit was to have showed you, you never would have walked in that lion's den, that snake pit. Because you would have walked away and, never gave these people the chance to do whatever it is that they set out to do. So spirit can judge them. You are the truth speaker, the truth sayer. When people enter your lives or you enter to other people's lives, you are presenting them at the crossroads. Like you're a gatekeeper. Because it just showed me Papa Legba. Like you have that type of ability. So some of y'all could be reincarnations of Papa Legba. Right? And for me to want to go and, represent Oshun today, like a lot of y'all don't even realize that y'all are reincarnations. Y'all didn't realize my camera had cut off because it said storage, lack of storage. But y'all hear the police sirens, and I have been catching 911. So help is on the way for y'all who are standing in the upright, doing spirit's work, raising the frequency, and then the police or whoever the higher authorities are coming for the people who was coming against you. It's time. So it stopped off when I was talking about these 9 of swords. Like they mad that you are building your house off the things that they threw at you. Like they gave you the material to do this. And it caused you to blossom. They see that they knew you had the ability to do things by yourself. Like you realize that people that they sent or that came into your life that took away from you. Like you could have been doing good, but if you gave them your sexual energy or your energy period, like they was taken from you. They was stealing. And then all of a sudden you wondering why things just not going right like they was. And the common factor was these people that you had in your life. Yeah, I told you they watching you. Everybody watching you. From the people, if you're posting and stuff like that, people are watching you. This divine masculine is watching you. The people that were after you, trying to set you up and steal and continue to lie on you and stuff, they watching you. Because whatever spell work that they put out there is coming back on them. And it's all because you took your power away and you realized that these cups had no flavor in them. That you going outside yourself, you wasn't getting an extraordinary cup. Because here this is, you knew it was divine, because, oh my gosh, because they showing me the scene from Indiana Jones where, you know, they were trying to find the Holy Grail. That scene flashed up. So you know what is divinely sent to you and what is not. Yeah, you stop them in their tracks from trying to, you know, build off of you and your energy. This emperor knows this. Who's this emperor? Because they giving me the movie that Wood Harris was in with Mekhi Phifer. Is an older movie, but it was like these drug dealers. And then In Too Deep. You know, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. So if you're putting negative energy out here that's harming your people, going against your people, causing them to not be their highest self, to keep them asleep and oblivious to what is really going on out here, then yeah, you're going to have to pay for that karma. But the ones who are out here doing their job, because I seen the Two of Cups for past, so like, you are going to receive this Two of Cups that you've been asking for. Because you're not meant to be by yourself, but maybe this emperor, your divine masculine or divine feminine, wasn't inclined enough to protect you because they wasn't deeply rooted. They wasn't going to give to you the way that they were supposed to give to you. But now he see the error of his ways, or she see the error of his way, her ways. So now they want to do equal give and take. They know that you was the one, you are balanced, that you help balance this person out as well. That you could stand alone. You didn't need nobody else. You held the key within you. He realized that if both of y'all joined together, that it's something that he didn't know that you was going to be able to help him out with. And it's something that you didn't know that he was going to be able to help you out with. It was like it was the perfect, y'all were the perfect puzzle piece. This is what he had been asking for and what you have been asking for. But he wasn't ready, or you wasn't ready, depending on which one. Yeah, mentally you wasn't ready, or she wasn't ready. So now he working hard to change things between y'all. Change things in his life, working on his skills, his gifts, whatever it is that spirit is bestowing on him. Yeah, he's changing their bloodline as well, starting with him. He realized that he was the black sheep, and that he was what the ancestors were waiting on. I'm hearing the champ is here, the champ is here, and that he had the strength within him all along. That he could do things. I'm telling you, if this person is watching you build from the ground up and doing it yourself, but he know that you have protection from your spiritual guides, he realized that the things that you were doing was not demonic. And nothing demonic about you. He see the light that's within you. He see that you are free and happy. That you don't care who is with you and who is against you. You're going to cut people off, whether they friends, family, lovers. You're going to always choose yourself. He loves your strong will. He sees you as this beautiful, magnificent ray of light. I keep hearing that. And he's seeing you flowering. And like I said, he see you are manifesting your life. If you said this is what you was going to do, he's seeing you doing it. High priestess. That guy is like, it's the story is repeating itself. Yeah. You realize that you had to let go of these strongholds, that you was connected to the devil, or they was connected to the devil, or the devil realizing, this masculine realizing that the devil is not a man, that it was a female, his addictions. So he could have had, you know, sex addictions or whatnot. That's because of the spell work that these people were putting on him, because he didn't know how to cleanse his energy. He had succubus energy on him, or she had incubus energy on him that they was feeding, because it's showing me love crowd country again. All right, Spirit, I get it. Anything else? Oh yeah, they didn't want this message to come out. Or telepathically, maybe this is what your divine masculine wants you to know, because you could have them blocked, or you could have her blocked. Everything ain't what it seems. They know that y'all was meant to be in a relationship, and that they doing everything they can to make amends for it. But they also know that they wounded you. They had a hand in this as to why you have your guard up. So they want to break the ice and come and offer you something. Like I said, it may not be big, but they wondering, they contemplating on what it is, because they understand that you're not moved by material things, that you always gonna have options. And that's the truth. Because you know, everything that glitters is not gold. But you want a King of Pentacles who also have their emotions at bay, that's not scared to speak up and tell how they feel. You want somebody on your level to where they're not codependent on you, or you're not codependent on them, because y'all both have the ability to make money. It's just y'all do it in different ways. But if y'all sync together and connect together, then y'all know y'all can do something big, because you have that insight and you can pick up on when people is no good, when something is wrong, and he has the know-how. So this is why y'all are a great match, because it was ordained by Spirit. That's what I'm saying. Y'all gonna have security, and y'all gonna bring balance into each other's lives. Yeah. No more being around these people who are being sneaky and deceptive. It's gonna have them, you know, sad, depleted, and disgusted. You realizing that. Did I just say gratitude, Spirit? That you can feel, or you have the insight when people are being deceptive and sneaky around y'all. You will pick it up, you know, like you will say some stuff, or you'll get this feeling, your intuition be on point. These people who gonna have you leave, you know, leaving out, have you left out in the cold on projects that you want to do, trying to hinder you. Projects that you want to do, that you've been investing in and putting your time in. Yeah. And that you see as wish fulfillment within yourself. They don't want y'all, yeah. They want to collaborate, so you can't, yeah. When they come to you with some collaboration, or come to him with some collaboration, you know, you going to speak up. You going to tell the truth. If you hear it, you going to say it. Because this person now sees that you are divinely gifted. Spirit really does speak to you. And when you call judgment and you move away, you're going to start seeing things. Even if you don't see it, you might hear it. But things are going to start falling in people's lives. Whatever that they was wishing on you was going to fall back on them when you pull your energy away, or when you speak your truth about it. That's that justice. And every time you do that and speak your truth, Spirit is going to present you with something else. A skill, a talent, or a project, or something that's going to grow your pinnacles. that's going to help restart your bloodline fresh. Yeah, so you're going to get a message about it. Something is coming in real quick. Don't worry your pretty little head off. Telling Knight of Pentacles is going to come in slow. But in the meantime, you continue working on yourself. As well as this masculine or this feminine is going to, you know, continue to work on themselves. Know that they are protected. Because now they in their North Node. Or past, present, and future. They getting in their North Node. Or they on their way into the North Node. Or, you know, whatever the case. Know that they are being protected. Witness protection. Maybe somebody about to go on witness protection. I don't know. But I'm going to get out of that because I don't want to say too much. But, I mean, the story has been written. These folks can't stop this. They know they going down. And this person could be a crucial part of this case. That's why they are protecting them. Not letting anybody get to them. Because it's time for whatever this junk is to cease. This reign of terror is over with. Time for new earth to come in. And it has. So let me see. I think I'm going to leave it at that. I was going to leave on something, a good note, but I'm going to leave it at that. So, y'all be mindful. Stay in hermit mode if you're not in hermit mode. Now's the time. It's the year of the karma. I keep saying this. Don't get caught up in nobody else's karma. You don't know what people are truly doing behind closed doors when you're not around them. So if you have a bad feeling about something, or spirit is showing you something and you don't understand or understand as of yet, pull back. Go within so you can understand what spirit is trying to show you. Because if you're around people who are against you, they're going to have you confused. So with that being said, peace, love, and gratitude.